Hello, Sarah Satchwell here to show you how to apply your Seint IIID Foundation using only the buff brush. Here is the palette that I am working with today. You may have more or fewer products in your palette, and that's totally fine. Just work with what you have. I'll show you how to use these products and let me know if you have any questions about what you have or what you don't have, and we can make sure that you are happy with your makeup routine. So let's start with our contour color, and with this brush, you can really use either side for anything. Let's be honest, there are no rules with makeup. You can use either side of the brush for anything. Always do it in whatever order you want, whatever you want. But I'm going to use the smaller end for my contour. And so I'm just gonna tap this in here and kind of draw a line, maybe do a little tapping action under my cheekbones and then on my forehead. I don't want you to be super concerned with perfect placement, perfect anything as you first apply this makeup. You are going to learn so much by just experimenting, and it all blends out nicely in the end. So we're just gonna slap it on all sloppy at first, and it's gonna blend out nicely. Now, whatever I have like some excess on my brush here, I'm just going to run that under my jaw to do a little quick jaw contour, and then my brush is a little bit cleaner for my next color. This is my brightening highlight. You most likely have two highlight colors in your compact. We're gonna take the lighter one and stick this in areas in the center of your face that you want to brighten. So I'm gonna do that on my chin, forehead, nose, under my eyes. These are the areas that I want to brighten. And again, throw it on sloppy. It's gonna blend out beautifully in the end, so do not worry how it looks at first. One thing that I love to do with my brightening highlight, sorry about that light there, is put a line of it down here on the lowest part of my jawline, just so that in case my foundation is looking like obviously darker than my neck doesn't see the sun as much as my face. It helps to give me a more seamless blend, a more natural finish, so I just kind of swipe some of that on there as well. Okay, let's go into our main highlight color. This is the color that most closely matches your skin tone, and let's just kind of slap that. I'm just doing a bunch of dots, slap that on anywhere that you don't have contour or brightening highlight. See, it's like a puzzle that all comes together and blends out so nicely. So right now I look crazy, but we're gonna take the larger end of the brush here and blend. As you're blending, I would recommend starting with the lighter colors and just kind of press them in, spread them out. See, like I don't have product on every inch of my face right now, but that's okay because they spread out, they blend so nicely, go into your skin like butter, except this is better for your skin than butter, promise. And you're gonna look so natural, so beautiful in the end. So again, I'm using the larger brush to just kind of stipple this in, spread it out, and this just takes a moment, but you will be so happy with the result. Make sure I get right next to my eyebrows there. Hopefully I don't miss anything, and you can forgive my imperfect blending if that happens. Okay, so I think I've got my lighter colors mostly blended. We'll probably come up on some missing spots here in a moment, but that's fine. So now let's take my contour and blend it up. That's really the most important thing you need to remember with cheekbone contour, is to blend it up, not down. Blending it down will drag your face down, and we want to give you like a face lift with this stuff. Now for my forehead contour, I want to make sure it's nice and blended all the way up to my hairline, and then we just want to get rid of the harsh line in the middle. So see how nicely that blends out? It's like magic. Now let's take this side, get rid of the harsh lines, and we'll be ready for our next step. Again, hopefully I'm all blended. Can't super tell. Okay, let's throw on some blush. I have Frenchie in my compact here. Let's stick with the larger end. A little of this stuff goes such a long way, so do not get overexcited when tapping into your blush. And we're just gonna stack that. I actually might need a little bit more. To stack that on top of our contour and just tap it in, use some little circles to blend it out. And then we're gonna stack one more thing on top of that. Illuminator. This is a cream illuminator called Honey. I'm just gonna stick my finger in that and give me a little shimmer, light catching goodness. So it goes contour, blush, illuminator. Just a fun stacking, and I might just throw that somewhere else. This blush color can also go on your lips. So let's tap that on, maybe tap some illuminator in the center. No rules here, do whatever feels good to you. Okay, now let's talk about bronzer. I did not blend clearly perfectly right there, but that's fine. We'll just let my hair hide it and you can blend yours better than mine. Okay, bronzer. If you have Bella Cream Bronzer in your compact, then awesome. It is wonderful. And if you have the blush and bronzer brush, then use that for your bronzer. If you have another fluffy brush that you love, then use that for your bronzer. If you don't, that's okay. We can use this brush too. You're just gonna wanna be extra careful about not getting a ton on your brush, because this stuff, if a little goes a long way. That was never more true than for Bella Bronzer. So I'm gonna use a larger end of my brush, just one quick tap, that was maybe too much, and I'm gonna plop this in the areas that I want bronzer. Yeah, I'm gonna be a tanned goddess after this. So I'm just plopping it on sloppy. Looks scary right now, but we're gonna blend it and it's gonna be okay. So let's blend this. Let's blend this. Yep, blended tan forehead city right here. Again, I got too much, so don't follow my example in that regard, but the principles are the same. So let's blend all of that gorgeous bronzer out, and I think we'll be good to go. There is your 3D foundation using only the buff brush. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I hope this helps you as you begin your 3D foundation journey. Please let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much for watching.